Fort Worth Memories Museum in groups. It's cold outside. Now I'm telling you, it's colder today than it has been for me for the last 2 days. Let me see if I can find the... What's this note? Well, there's nothing working right this morning. There it is. I guess cold weather's got to everything. So we're going to style this. What's today? Wednesday, January the 8th. January 8th. And I'm going to share it to the internet and to Memories and Live Videos. Okay, here we go. Now I'm telling you, it's cold. So I got a late start this morning. Joe's in, Marilyn's in, Paul's in. One of our, one of my neighbors, but they are a member of our group, car wouldn't start. The cold weather gets these batteries that aren't really in good shape. So, I charge that thing with 2 batteries. My truck's got 2 batteries. It still took extra 30 or 40 minutes. And then she called me and said it died again, but she pulled into the gas station over there. She's going to buy a battery. So then that put me into the incoming traffic, which is horrible. And especially today it was horrible. So that's what threw me off about an hour and 15 minutes. Monty's in, Prissy's in. Anyway, I can't believe hers was just a Toyota Camry or something like that. A little motor. And I charged it with 2 sets of cables off 2 batteries on my truck, and it still took 30 minutes. I must not have had the connection good. Okay, so what's new or what's up? They're still saying the stuff's supposed to hit, tonight? Is that... Let me see what my weather says. I think they keep changing it. Snow and ice could affect travel conditions. It's 28 now here. Man, it feels colder than it did any day this week. But I'm looking at my deal until 7 or 8 a.m. tomorrow. It says 40% chance of snow. That's when it's supposed to start tomorrow morning. But now the Thursday deal says 95% chance of rain tomorrow, and 85% of snow on Friday. The high tomorrow is going to be 35 and Friday 39. The high today it's going to get up to 43. So make plans accordingly. Go buy you a bunch of cans of soup. I just brought a can of soup in from the house. Get that creamy tomato and at least keep your inside warm. I stopped the other day and got a bowl of chili at Wendy's, and it's too runny. It's not... They've changed their deal. I'm not going to do that anymore. But that frog deal, or the deal in Lake Worth, bullfrog or something, What's the name of that place? Is it Bullfrog Restaurant? Yeah, that's it. They open at 11 o'clock today. And I think they've got, somebody told me they got, I've never eaten there. Boy, their stuff looks good, though. Baked potato with chopped brisket. I'm not seeing any chili, though. I guess they got it. I'll call them later. Full menu. Nope. They said they had good chili and they had frito pies that was good, but I don't see it. Salads and stuff, plates. It'll be under stuff, I guess. Their prices are good. Chef salad's $10. I buy mine at Walmart for $4. Okay, so I'll deal with that when I get through. What's going on with y'all? Anybody, any issues yet? Don't forget we've got plumbers, or we have Rains Plumbing. Sam is in, Skinny's in. We're eating at Polito's Saturday on Polito Street. So Saturday, what's the weather supposed to be doing? It's going to get up to 50 degrees on Saturday. So I guess this stuff's going away. Yeah. We just have to deal with it the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday. Okay, so anybody got anything they want to figure out? I need a financial planner. I've had several people that say they don't know if their 401's right or any of that. Anybody knows a good financial planner that we can refer people to? I guess that's what you call them. Okay, so like I say, we've got 2 more days to deal with this weather, and then we will tackle the next project. Maybe this will be the end of it for the winter. It's already 1st of January. February is always cold, though, and March is always cold for me. As you get older, it's the cold that kills me. I can't stand the cold. Don't forget, bring those puppies in. When it warms up like today, it's going to get to 40 something, I think, or right at 40. Take them out, let them do their business outside, and run around a little bit, and bring them back in. I don't know the answer to that. Oh, no, Dr. B did not message me back. No, I did message him. That's strange. He's never not returned it the same day. I don't think he messaged me back. Let me check. Oh, yeah, he did. Next few days are kind of tied up. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can get him the end of the week. Friday's always good for him, it seems like. I'll try to set up a call with Dr. B. Now, they're saying something I got something saying respiratory virus going around all over the world or something. Did y'all see that? I think it was on Fox. Let me see if I can find it. And we've now had one case of bird flu that actually killed somebody, that they've already spent billions of dollars on a vaccine, and they just now had one death. Well, I don't see how California's got anything. Everything's on fire out there. They have forest fires that burn for months, years. Celebrity mansion reduced to ashes as inferno devours America's wealthiest areas. That's good. Them people got plenty of money. Biden makes a startling admission about his age and health. Well, that's good. He admitted he might not have lasted another term if he had been reelected. Then he said, who the hell knows? But he says, I still could have beat Donald Trump. Well, you're the only person to ever beat him. I'm trying to think where I saw that. I thought it was on Fox. Jimmy Carter. He was a good guy. Well, I can't find it now. It must not have been that big of a... Now they got two of Chapo's sons. Well, they've already had them in jail. They made a plea bargain. Why would you plea bargain anything with those idiots? President makes excuses for Hunter pardon. Claims he meant what I said. What? No, what you said, you wasn't going to do it. President Biden still claims he meant what I said when he pledged not to pardon his son Hunter, admitting in a new interview that he hoped it didn't set a precedent for future presidents to abuse pardon powers. Well, you already done it, dude. The president repeatedly promised not to pardon his son, and he didn't just pardon him for that, what them charges, for anything, for 10 years. And I bet he's not through. I bet he's going to throw the rest of his family in there. Granting clemency for Hunter for all offenses against the United States he committed, or may have committed, from January 2014 to December 2024. Also spares him from sentencing on federal cases involving tax charges, felony gun. Well, you already did it, dude. You're a liar. Of course, they're all liars. I mean, makes me sick to even read that stuff. Mexico completely disperses migrant caravans heading to the U.S. after Trump's latest threat. I think he wants to take over Greenland. What? One of my daughter's cats. She had to take her to the vet. She had fever, hadn't been able to use the bathroom. She got fluids and antibiotic shot, blood drawn. I bet that bill was $800. but we need a veterinarian as a sponsor. Okay. See, I told y'all Jerry wasn't going to announce anything. He'll drag that coach's job thing on for the rest of this year. But McCarthy will probably be back, I think. What do y'all think? Y'all think he'll bring him back? And how many games you think Dak will be able to play next year before he gets hurt again? Jerry got bamboozled on that deal. The Cowboys made that deal of the century, of a lifetime, when he bought the team with that Herschel Walker trade. And this is probably the biggest bungle of a player also. Unpopular this morning. Thank you. Such a weird night. Yes. Okay. The shelters, I checked with those folks yesterday evening before I signed out, and they still got room, and they're filling up, so that means they're not staying out in those tents. I don't see how you could stay out in a tent. Jesus. And they have a shelter that's available, but some of those shelters, if you've been drinking, I don't think they let you go in there. So that might be a issue with some people. But I think we're going to come through it. I hadn't heard of any real bad stuff. Nobody dying out here on the street. You got a better chance of living out here on the street in 20-degree weather than you do in our county jail. Jesus Christ, another person died. I don't have a clue what that deal is. And the city is paying out. The lady that died after that Marine, Williams, I saw where the city paid her family $775,000. That Marine's death's probably going to be several million. Will DFW schools close because of snow? I don't know. Are they going to have the schools announced? Argyle. What about Fort Worth? Fort Worth ISD. They hadn't announced yet. They're watching it closely. If it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, boy, that's going to be close to. They have to make the call way before 8 o'clock in the morning. This is the Fort Worth Memories long sleeve sweatshirt, and it's got the 1958 photo on it with the clock and all of that stuff. $35. All I've got's a large, and I've got some smalls, but sell out of them every winter time. But we've got 10 or 15 large. Did what now? I don't have any idea about that. The sewage lines got backed up here, not at mine, but at the beauty parlor next door, and that front office, the oil and gas guys. And so we had to get a Roto-Rooter guy out here. He was here when I left. but it never affected ours. Because you remember I had to put the bathroom in here. There wasn't no bathroom here. $5,000 a month, no bathroom, and it cost me $5,000 to put the bathroom in. Anyway, yeah, those plumbers call Raines Plumbing. Let me do the sponsors. You need to call Raines Plumbing. I'm getting to it. Hold on. Okay. There's Alpha Design and Build. They are our remodeling sponsor. They'll add on to your room. They'll put a second story on your house. They'll do all that stuff. That's Lance Sanders. Just call him at 817-229-1546, and he will come out and figure out what you want to do and then get back with you on a bid. There's great reviews on his company and him. There is Casey Crawl. They are our Medicare, Medicaid sponsors. The early enrollment is already gone, but you can still set them up. They can tell you if you've got a good plan or if you don't have a good plan or whatever. Techstar Pools, it's not really this pool season, but they can come out if your pool needs to be fixed, if there's some problems with it or you want to update it or the area around it, because it's called Techstar Pools, Landscape and Beyond. Good folks. Swartz and Hanson are our architect sponsors. Rex Benson is, he has two businesses right there on University 1500 block. Old South Pancake House and Rex's Bar and Grill. And that is going to open in just days now. They're having a soft opening this weekend. So it is in the building that used to be Macaroni Grill. Okay, where am I? Do you have any black ones in small? Any black what? I've got t-shirts. This sweatshirt only came in purple. That's right, I forgot you are a small. Ginger says it's calling for a winter mix in the morning. Yeah. Janie says the worst of the bad weather is yet to come. Yep, I know that. I don't know what the problem is in that jail. But it's a problem. And the taxpayers have to keep paying for it. Okay, there's our plumbing company, Raines Plumbing. That's a family-owned business, and they're ready to take care of all of your plumbing needs, so just call them. Charlie Guerin's Railhead Barbecue. Charlie's on my board, Larry's Kids. He's also a longtime sponsor. We eat there quite often. If you're planning on a cruise or a getaway to get to where it's warmer, I don't know if there's anywhere in the country here that you can go where it's warmer, but Passport Getaways will take care of you. Optimus Club. Jeff Norman, I'm going to get a hold of Jeff today or tomorrow and see when he can come in and sit down with us and tell us what all the good stuff that the Optimus Club does for the youth, boys and girls. Old South Pancake House, that's our old standby. Right here on University, 24/7. The one in Burleson is not open 24/7. They're open every day, but they're just not open all night. K Ranch Roofing is our roofing sponsor. Jorge and is the owner, and then Bree sets up the appointments. What am I doing next? Jenny Stewart is our State Farm insurance lady. If your insurance is too high, like everybody's is, when it comes due, call and get a quote. Doesn't ever hurt to get a second opinion. Brandon Cross, Cross Electric, he is our electrician sponsor, and that's also a family-owned operation. Fort Worth Lumber, they've been longtime members and sponsors of our group, and they also give every year to the giveaway. Dick Regesters Express Dent, he is the one of the partners, and he lives in Florida, so he's no longer there. He comes up occasionally, I believe, but Eric is the operating partner, so if you got hail dings, door dings, anything like that, Express Dent, they're on White Settlement, right, and the cross street is Carroll. Dickey Carr Sand and Gravel, that's Pat and Richard Carr. They're very active in all community events. They're sponsors on our group, big contributors to the giveaway. And then this, Grateful for Your Trees, is owned by Richard Carr's nephew, Dickey Carr, and they do all of that stuff. Landscaping, fence, all type of haul-off, demolition, sells firewood, arborist, on and on and on. I've interviewed him, and he's a very ambitious young man. Coburn's Catering, Steve Coburn. They've been around since 1946. They used to have a cafeteria at that same location over on North Main. I've known the Coburn family since the 60s. Otha Coburn, Gary. So if you're planning a party or an event or anything, call Steve Coburn, let him hook you up. Bert Ladner, that's one of our real estate sponsors, and Wes Williams is associated with that group. So give him a holler when you're thinking about buying or selling. Eric Walsh is another real estate sponsor on our group. Wes and Eric are both on my board, Larry's kids. Here's Dub Peacock's A-Bird AC and Heating Inc. And he was by yesterday, in fact, renewing his sponsorship, and he said they're pretty doggone busy. So that is our sponsors, and like I say, we need a tire company, we need a financial planner. What all do we need? I had it written down somewhere. A florist, a painter, auto mechanic, flooring company, financial planner, and tire store. And anything else, if you own a business, you want to get it recognized, holler at me. Lisa's in, Natalie's in, Candace is in, Nikki is in. No, but I've got a purple one, Brittany. They're warm, long sleeve. Okay, so everybody says it's coming. Well, I think Jimmy Carter, you know, the knock on him was that failed rescue attempt, and they blame it on the president. That should have been on the military, shouldn't it? They said they sent the wrong kind of helicopters. They didn't perform in the desert. So I wouldn't have thought that would have been on the president, but still, he got a lot of bad rap. Gerald Ford got a lot of bad rap because he's the one that pardoned Nixon after the Watergate deal, whatever that was. I never have really figured out what that was. Somebody broke into a building to spy on their secrets. Well, hell, what are they doing now? They're doing a lot worse than any of that. Okay, so I'll be here till 1 at least. If you want to come by and buy Fort Worth Memories cap or t-shirt or any of that stuff, all you got to do is swing by. don't forget to bring those animals inside. You don't want to be out there in this weather, I guarantee you, and they don't either. Well, and I had Peppo let me put that bell in last night, and he let it stay in there all night, and he was good with it this morning, so I'm sure when I get home I'll hear the down low from whoever's at the house. But it took 32 days for him to let me put that bell, his new bell, in his house, or it's a cage, but we call it a house. He's getting cantankerous in his old age. He turned 36 on the 5th. 12 days until Trump and the new administration comes in. Can't wait. They're having some kind of dog thing over adoption deal. I saw where our friend, let me find the group. I posted it on the big group, and I posted it on Pet Talk. Matt McIntyre. Tomorrow is the big day. Now, that was yesterday. All Irish named puppies will go to New Homes Dublin, and myself will be there. Stop by and say hello. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. PetSmart in Montgomery Plaza. Matt is a good guy. He owns a couple of the buildings over there where the bars are on 7th. It's neat to talk to him. He's got that Irish accent. I'm Irish, but not like him. Is it safe to say Sasha will not be appearing on the Fort Worth Outstanding Citizens list anytime soon? Probably. I don't think she's everybody's favorite camper at all. I've got every day's construction, or not every day, I've got progress construction photos of Seminary South from start to finish, and that was all compliments of Bob Connolly's brother. Their dad was in construction with, what's the name of that? The folks that built wards and built most of the stuff. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, yes, I do have. You want to see some, message me and tell me which. I'll send them all to you if you want. No, I'll come by. Well, okay, you can do that. We're eating at Parton's Pizza. We're eating at Polito's on Polito Street Saturday at 1. The weather will be out of here, so come eat Mexican food. I'm going to give them another chance. It's just different than it was when we were going when it was Polito's. You know, and of course I guess they bring in new cooks, new menus, new everything. But I'm going to give it another shot. Hope y'all do. Cameron Stearns came by yesterday and purchased a carpet extractor from me. I'm giving him a couple of plugs. He's in the restoration business. If you got water damage or anything like that, he's a good guy to call. He's hungry. He's only been in business 8 years, whereas if you call Blackman Mooring or ServPro or any of them, they're going to be a lot more expensive. Okay, I'm going to sign off for a little bit. Try to stay warm. I'll be here till